day 17 of Vlogmas. It is Thursday, and it is officially 1 week before Christmas Eve. I've been trying to wrap my head around that all morning and trying to not get overwhelmed by it because there are so many things that I want to do to make Christmas special this year, because it is going to be a little different. And I have time and everything, and I am just going to try to be mindful of not getting overwhelmed because I don't know, there's a lot to do. I want to bake. I need to finalize our menu plans. There's knitting to be done. There's family stuff I wanted to do. So we'll see. I didn't go out yesterday. I was really tired. I think I've just hit that time of December where I'm just tired, and I actually think filming every day is taking a bit of a toll, but I'm still enjoying it, so I'm going to stick with it. I really enjoy having vlogmases to look back on later on. It's just really nice to see what we were doing that month. So today, I think I'm going to get a few things done outside of the house because I did not go out yesterday. I was so tired. I couldn't do it, and it was so cold. It is really cold again today. I am wearing my beautiful Weekender sweater by Andrea Mowry. I knit this with Brooklyn tweed in the color Snowbound, whatever base you are supposed to use for this pattern. I think it's Loft. I can't remember if it's Loft or Shelter, but the color is Snowbound. I love it. It is very cozy. I also caught up on some vlogmases last night and this morning that I wanted to share again because I feel like I should be spreading some love. Last night, I caught up with my friend Marilisa from the Girl Meets Yarn vlogmas and podcast. It was amazing. She is amazing. And if you don't know about her and don't watch her, you totally should. She's an amazing cook, mom, just person in general. She's an incredible sewist. She makes garments and beautiful bags. She knits amazing projects, especially her sweaters. They blow me away. And in last night's video, one of the ones that I was watching, she was actually using power tools and cutting wood to make a table to go beside her stove. So she's incredible. Then this morning, I finally caught up with Little Bobbins and her vlogmas. I'm so happy that she's back to doing some videos. They are so beautiful and she's lovely. I'm sure you guys know about these ladies, but just in case you don't, Little Bobbins is another one that I'm really enjoying. And I wanted to share a little bit about my sourdough chronicles. So my sourdough loaf yesterday turned out absolutely incredible. It's the best one I've made yet. And I got a lot of really kind and helpful comments about recipes and tips, or I also got some questions. And in case you haven't seen where I've talked about it before, I just thought I would recap a little bit about my sourdough journey. I have made a few loaves and I've had success with most of them. I think last week's was just a fail because my sourdough starter had been in the fridge for, I don't know if it's 2 months. It was pretty dead. So I just had to bring it back to life. I don't think my kitchen was warm enough and I didn't wait long enough. So it wasn't really active when I did that loaf the other day. I know I shared about my sourdough starter before, but I had a few questions about it. I did make my own from scratch. And I followed the method from Farmhouse on Bonne. There's a PDF that's for free on her website. It is super helpful and really easy. She goes through how to start it and feed it day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on. Really easy. And I had success with it right away. It really worked for me. I followed her tips, and it was great. I also shared this book a little while back, and it is a beautiful and really good book. I tried a recipe or two from here, and it turned out okay. However, the basic, rustic sourdough from here is the one I think I used. It requires that you make a levain from your starter and then make the loaf, which to me is just so much work for this stage in my life. I don't know. If you have the time and you enjoy that, then that is great. But I just found this book and some of these recipes to be a little bit more of like a really thorough and extensive process. So I've taken a break from this one. I've tried a few different recipes from King Arthur flour, but the last one that I used yesterday, I forgot to share it yesterday. I will put the link to that specific recipe in the description box below. I just found the process worked with my schedule, was simple enough, like I wasn't trying to reread it and figure out what time and how many stages. The one I did yesterday was basically take your starter, make your dough, knead it once every hour for 2 to 3 hours, and then you pop it in the fridge overnight. The next morning, you take it out, you let it rise and come to room temperature for a few hours. You do another knead, you let it rest, and you pop it in the oven. It was really easy. It didn't mess up my schedule because I don't know. I was really thrown by some of the instructions that I was finding online for different recipes. So that is where I'm at. I will put the recipe that was really successful for me in the description box below. And if you want any starter information on how to do that, I followed Farmhouse on Bonne. I'll put that link below too, so it'll be easier for you to find. So I am just going to gather some of my things that I need. I've got to do some shipping. I've got to get my measurements for the print I want to get a frame for. I'm going to pick up my coffee at the Nespresso boutique. I ordered it and it's ready to pick up. So yeah, I've got a few things to get done. And then, a little bit later, I'm going to make some baking lists, and I'm trying a couple of new things this year. So I'm really excited to be sharing those in the next few days. I don't know when I'm doing my baking yet, but I'm really looking forward to some Christmas baking this year. I'm back from running a few errands. I dropped off some packages for shipping. I went to the grocery store to get some of my baking ingredients for all of my Christmas baking and some more flowers. I picked up my Nespresso pods. It was just like a car pickup, which was amazing. I wore my beautiful adventurous wrap today. It is so chilly out there. And I pulled this out. This is a great project if you have Advent minis that you want to use. I used a kit from Nice and Knit, that's the yarn, and the pattern is the Adventurous Wrap from Amba O'Brien. It's on Ravelry. I love that piece. I've just made myself a mocha cappuccino, or I don't even know what you'd call it, but I felt like I really needed a pick-me-up, so I've got a shot of double espresso in there with some hot chocolate and a little bit of mint syrup. And I'm just trying to figure out what to do for dinner because I'm tired and I don't really want to do what I had planned. I have some chicken breasts out and I was going to do buffalo strips, but I really don't feel like the breading and frying and all of that stuff. So I think I might do just a simple chicken chow mein or even chicken fried rice, which I've made from this book before. This is a really good book. I like it. It's called Chinese Soul Food. And so I'm just figuring out what I can maybe do for the kids tonight. I really like this one and I just kind of want a one pot kind of dish. So that's what I'm thinking for tonight, and I couldn't find a frame for my print. I think because it's technically a poster size, and the only poster frames they had at the store I went to were so cheap, like the cheapest plastic ever. So I'm going to look online and see what I can find. I really wanted to hang it up soon. I'll show you the print. I've kind of been trying to flatten it out here, but I got this for the kitchen. I think I might even have to iron it a little bit because it got a little bit creased. I'll put it right here. It is from Dainty Daze. I will put her name up on the screen. She has a website and she does some really great prints, and I thought this was perfect for my kitchen because I'm constantly giving people stuff in the kitchen, and so when they ask what's for dinner or where's dinner, when's dinner, what's dinner, I don't know. I just thought voila, it was perfect. So this is what I'm looking for a nice frame for. I'm gonna have a little search, but there's Poppy. Anyways, so I got most of what I wanted to get done, and now I'm home. And I'm just kind of putting everything away and tidying up. Oh, I also picked up a Toblerone because it's not Christmas until you get the Toblerone out. So yeah, that's my afternoon update. I also just realized today that I've had a package sitting in my dining room for a couple of weeks. It is like a 7-day advent from StressKnits yarns. Stacy has beautiful hand-dyed yarns in her shop, and I just happened to catch one of those updates where she had some extras floating around, and I thought, oh my gosh, how perfect. I've never had her yarn before, and so I just got the little 7-day kit for Advent, and I cannot wait because there are 7 days to Christmas, so I think I should start opening one of these every night, don't you think? I just grabbed a package from my mailbox that was a complete surprise from my beautiful friend Jules of So Sweet Violet, whom I love with all my heart. She is so wonderful. And I just opened up the envelope and found this beautiful wrapping paper that I'm trying not to rip. And I just opened up the tape. I haven't really seen what's inside, and I thought I would do a little opening on camera. Let's see. Oh, there's something special in there. Please do not bend. I will open that. Oh my goodness. That is absolutely gorgeous, and how special. Oh, wow. She is such a talented sewist and knitter, and I just love everything she does. This is so beautiful, Jules. I feel so special right now. Oh my gosh, how lucky am I? It's quilted. There's something in there. I'm gonna have to open that up and see. And a delicious butterscotch milk chocolate bar. Oh, thank you so much, Jules. What a wonderful surprise. I've been kind of dragging my feet all day and feeling kind of blah. I'm just going to open this up and see what's in there. Look at how precious this little notepad is. It says Sweet Notes. It's just a nice size to put some knitting notes or to leave in your bag. I'm assuming they're in her shop, her So Sweet Violet shop, and it has the same flowers here that are a part of her logo. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And there was something in here. It was a little roller ball to de-stress, and it smells so good. It says Mandala and Rose. Oh, what a beautiful surprise and a gorgeous package from a gorgeous friend. Thank you so much, Jules. I feel so lucky to have you in my life. I also ordered these cute little nesting measuring cup things from wayfair.ca. I forget what they were called, but I got them not really to use as measuring cups, but for my jars here, because I usually have this mug that's in my flour jar. And when I make granola, I look for these little scoops. And instead of people just putting their hands in, oh, there's flour there, putting their hands in to grab almonds, and I didn't have another scoop for my oatmeal, I thought these would be super cute. So I can replace the mug, and I've got a little cup for each one. And this will be perfect because then I can just use the 1 cup measure when I need a cup of flour. So I am just going to wash those, and then I'm going to put them into my jars.